What does it really take to not only get her attention but also her heart? Many of us travel around looking for something more than just physical attraction. Today, we'll look into a woman's complicated mind, her unspoken thoughts, her hidden desires, and the subtle cues that are easy to miss in today's fast-paced world. To ground ourselves, we'll look at timeless philosophy and Stoicism. This old wisdom tells us how to use traits like patience to learn how to attract what we want. Self-control and being real. Stoicism isn't just about getting people's attention. It's also about making connections that have a deep effect on the mind and soul. At its core, Stoicism tells us to stay calm in the face of chaos, showing stability and confidence that not only makes us better people, but also truly magnetic to others. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand how difficult it is to connect deeply, you'll also learn how to be truly impactful, making connections that are felt, not just heard. This journey isn't about playing games with your feelings or using cheap tricks. Mastering an art form that allows for real, lasting connections that will change the way you relate to others on a deeper level. Stay with us as we look at how Stoic principles can not only get her attention, but also win her heart. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this. Click the bell to make sure you never miss our content. Now let's start. First, keep her thinking. Let's talk about how a little mystery can make your chats and relationships more interesting, especially if you're Stoic. Stoicism isn't about being secretive just for the sake of it. It's about learning how to hold back a little so that other people can enjoy getting to know you. Wisdom and temperance, which teach us when to share and when to keep things secret so as not to confuse others, but to make them more interested and appreciative, are at the heart of this idea. Being a bit mysterious is like being an interesting book. You don't tell all your secrets at once. Instead, you reveal yourself little by little, making the process of discovery fun and rewarding. When you're talking to someone, telling them just enough to get them interested can make you seem more interesting. For example, when you talk about your life or views, you might leave out a detail or hint at a story for later. This keeps the conversation lively and interesting, and makes her want to go deeper into the conversation. Want to know more about you than just listening, but remember, it's important to keep this mystery in check with real openness. Stoicism says not to mess with people's feelings, so while it's fine to keep her guessing, don't make it too hard or frustrating. Be subtle. Give her just enough to keep her interested without making it too much of a puzzle. That way, she'll want to connect more deeply because she's interested, not just because there's a sense of mystery. If you find the right balance, you'll see that she's not just interested. She's actively engaged and excited to learn more about what you think, feel, and experience. This creates a connection that is both rich and lasting. Also, keeping some things secret reflects a deeper Stoic belief that we're all complex beings who are always evolving and growing. By not telling everyone everything at once, you reflect the truth that we're all constantly learning and growing. So take the Stoic approach and keep a wise and moderate level of mystery in your interactions. Let your relationships be enriched by a thoughtful reserve that sparks curiosity and deeper connections. Not only does this make your interactions more fun, but it also makes them more important. Second, figure out what she's doing. When you're talking to someone, remember that it's not just what you say. How you move and talk also matters a lot. Stoicism teaches us to watch and think deeply, which are important skills for really understanding someone. Let's look at how you can use this in everyday conversations, especially to figure out if someone is interested in you or just feels comfortable around you. Eye contact. If she looks at you a lot, it's likely that she's interested in the conversation, or even in you, really with you at that time. But if she doesn't look at you much, it could mean she's busy or not. That Stoicism says not to make snap judgments about the conversation right away. Instead, see it as a part of the bigger picture. Next, look at her smile. Does it seem real? A real smile doesn't just show on the lips. It lights up the eyes and makes the face look brighter. If she seems tense or closes off, like crossing her arms or keeping your distance, she might not be feeling completely at ease with you. Another cool thing to look out for is mimicry. If she starts to do the same things you do, like sipping when you sip or matching your posture, it means she's really into you. Stoics would see this as a kind of unspoken link. The Greek philosopher Epicurus said that we should be good watchers and keep a level head. Try to figure out what she's trying to say and do without letting your dreams cloud your view. This will help you really understand her. Mastering these cues helps you understand someone's thoughts and feelings more deeply than just their words. To make connections that go beyond flirting, it's important to show respect and interact honestly. So when you talk to someone, remember to carefully observe, think deeply, and respond with care. Stoicism isn't just about being tough. It's about connecting more deeply with others by being a thoughtful observer and listener. Number 3. Take the stern view and be brave and sure of yourself. Being confident isn't just about showing off. It means knowing your worth and living by your values. It means being sure of who you are and where you belong in the world. You should have a calm attitude that makes people want to be around you. To have confidence, you need to know yourself and believe in your own worth. Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus taught that real confidence comes from within. It's not about needing other people to tell you you're great. It's about feeling great because you live your true self. This kind of confidence doesn't just look good. It feels real because when you live this way, you stand out without even trying. You're not trying to impress anyone. You're just being your true self completely and boldly. This genuine vibe is what gets people's attention. It's not how loud you are, but how comfortable you are in your own skin, and that sends a strong signal of stability and assurance. Imagine someone who walks into a room and without a word radiates calm and certainty. This person doesn't chase after attention or approval. Their natural confidence and ease pull people in. This is the kind of allure we're talking about. It's about being fully engaged in what you love and not getting knocked off course by what others think. This type of stoic confidence is magnetic because it shows you're solid, dependable, and real. It signals that you know who you are and your role in the world, making you stand out. This energy is compelling and welcoming. It makes others curious about you and eager to join your journey. Moreover, when you carry yourself with this kind of deep-rooted confidence, you show much more than just attractiveness. You open a window to a life filled with purpose and deep self. Understanding, you invite people to connect on a deeper level, not only with you, but also with the kind of fulfilling life they might dream of having. So keep in mind, real confidence is more than just feeling good about yourself. It's about being true to yourself and living out the ideals you value. It's about knowing your worth without needing anyone else to tell you. Not only does this kind of confidence make people want to be around you, it also motivates them to reach their full potential. Number 4. Seeing things from her point of view. When you get to know someone, it's helpful to try to see things from their point of view. How she sees you can either bring you closer or keep you apart. To really understand her, keep in mind that her thoughts and feelings may be different from yours. This is where the Stoic idea of perception comes in handy. Pay close attention to the little things she does, like when she looks you in the eyes, touches your arm, or leans in when you talk. These are her ways of showing how she feels and how at ease she is with you. Stoic thought tells us to look at these signs without adding our own interpretation, which helps us understand how she really feels. It's important to have deep chats with her. When you talk to her, really listen and ask about her hopes, what makes her happy, and the problems she faces. This kind of talk with her shows that you care about her as a person, which sets you apart from other people who might not fully understand her. When you praise someone, make sure they know you mean it. Socrates believed in being honest and true, and that should show in the way you compliment her. A genuine compliment can go a long way toward showing that you value honesty in your relationships. Number 5. When you're with friends or a romantic partner, turn your attention outdoors. We tend to think too much about ourselves, like how we're coming across or whether we're making a good impact. Stoicism helps us focus on the person in front of us instead of these inner thoughts. This change isn't just about being nice, it's about really getting involved and making a real link. When you're talking to someone, Pay close attention to what makes them tick. What problems do they bring up? What makes her happy or laugh? Paying attention to these details not only shows that you respect her as a person, but it also fits with the Stoic practice of focused attention. When you listen and observe without letting your own biases and assumptions get in the way, you get a real sense of who she is. Mirroring is more than just copying her gestures or words. It also means expressing your feelings and meeting her needs. If she's excited about a new project or success, share her excitement. If she's worried about a problem, show empathy and maybe offer help if it's appropriate. This kind of mirroring shows that you understand how she feels and what she's been through. The tough Epicus once said that because we have 2 ears and 1 mouth, we can listen twice as much as we talk. Putting this advice into practice in your talks means putting listening and understanding first, not just as nice things to do, but also as ways to find out more about her feelings and thoughts. This kind of thoughtful engagement sets you apart from people who might just nod along without really connecting. By focusing on her and being fully present in the moment, you show that you're not just another passing acquaintance in her life, but someone who genuinely understands and values her uniqueness. This level of connection and understanding is strong. It not only draws people to you, but it also helps them build deeper, more meaningful relationships. This Stoic way of life doesn't just improve your social or romantic life, it also makes your relationships more rewarding and meaningful. If you've made it this far and are still with me, take a moment to think about it, and then leave a note saying, "I look outward to show that you got the message and are determined to be yourself," which makes you a more interesting person. Let's keep talking. Number 6. Respecting someone in a relationship is more than just being polite. It means recognizing and valuing her for who she really is, not just what she seems like. This kind of respect means you pay close attention to her thoughts and feelings, support her dreams, and be there for her when things get tough. When you genuinely respect someone, you're not just doing it to get something back. You're showing that you care about her happiness and who she is as a person. Think about this the next time you're with her. Try to really understand where she's coming from without jumping to your own stories. For example, if she opens up about something personal, show that you get it and care instead of turning the conversation back to you. This not only shows that you value her opinions, but it also builds trust and deep respect. A sincere thank you goes beyond simple words of kindness or praise meant to make her like you more. Stoic philosophy tells us that lying is not the same as being truly good and honest, so don't act interested or play mind games. These things might get her interest for a short time, but they won't earn her trust or respect in the long term. To truly value her, you have to recognize her unique qualities and be grateful that she's in your life. When she feels truly valued, she'll be more willing to share her thoughts and feelings, which will lead to a deeper and more meaningful bond. Plus, when she sees your sincere appreciation, she'll probably do the same, starting a cycle of love and respect. Women often have a lot of love and care to give, and when they feel truly appreciated, they tend to show it even more. If you build a relationship on real respect and appreciation, you earn her love and trust, and set the stage for a strong give-and-take relationship. In conclusion, let's learn from Stoicism and treat the people around us with genuine respect and appreciation. This isn't just for romantic relationships. It's a way of interacting with the world that brings out the best in everyone, including ourselves. By following these Stoic principles, we can build relationships that are not only loving, but also based on deep respect and understanding. 7th, in Stoic thought, this way of acting is like playing hard to get, but it's really about showing off your calm confidence and not giving too much away too soon. It's not about tricking or leading someone on when you play coy. It's more about being calm and showing little bits of yourself at a time. Think of it as a way to keep things mysterious, which makes people want to learn more about you. For example, when you talk about what you love, you might say just enough to get people interested in asking questions. Instead of telling her everything at once, let's say she talks about a type of music she likes. You could hint about a cool concert you went to recently but not give away all the juicy details just yet. This will make her want to know more and keep her interested in what you might share next, being a bit coy. As a Stoic, you're also sure of yourself and don't feel desperate, always trying to get approval. This kind of confidence is very attractive because it shows you have layers and depth. People are naturally drawn to things that aren't easy to get, not because they can't have them, but because they feel like there's more to them than meets the eye. However, it's important to mix this with genuine confidence. Feeling Stoicism tells us to be careful about what we share, but to always be true and honest. This back and forth shouldn't get in the way of a real connection. Instead, it should help your relationship grow and be more meaningful by keeping things a little mysterious and true to your Stoic roots. You invite her to really get to know you on a deeper level, in a respectful and thoughtful way. This can turn a casual chat into a meaningful connection where both of you are genuinely excited to learn more about each other. So remember, catching someone's interest doesn't require playing games. It's all about how you gradually open up about yourself by staying true to Stoic ideals and how you interact. You not only make yourself more attractive, but also build relationships based on real interest and deep respect. By keeping things a bit mysterious and sticking to your Stoic roots, you invite her to really get to know you on a deeper level in a respectful and thoughtful way. This can turn a casual chat into a meaningful connection where both of you are genuinely excited to learn more about each other. So remember, catching someone's interest doesn't require playing games. It's all about how you gradually open up about yourself by staying true to Stoic ideals and how you interact. You not only make yourself more attractive, but also build relationships based on real interest and deep respect. Eighth, trust is very important. It may seem like a simple idea, but trust is much more than that. It's the basis of all important and lasting relationships. Stoicism, which stresses virtues like honesty, integrity, and living an ethical life, gives us a strong way to understand and grow confidence. Confidence is the key to success in relationships. Stoic philosophy values consistent reliability and understanding, which are perfect traits for building a trustworthy relationship. It's not just about showing that you can be trusted during monumental events. It's also about being consistent in your everyday interactions. When a woman or anyone feels like they can truly rely on you, it greatly enhances your communication and connection. Relationships. Think about what it means to truly listen. When you pay full attention to what she's saying without waiting for your turn to talk, you practice silent attentiveness. In this way, you show that you respect and care about the speaker's thoughts and feelings by valuing the moment. Simple but powerful actions like making eye contact, using an honest smile and interesting body language to show that you are paying attention to the conversation are not just nice things to do. They are strong signs of respect and care that can make her feel more comfortable talking about her feelings and experiences. It's important to respond with interest and encouragement, asking her to go into more detail, not only to keep the talk going, but also to fully understand her point of view and feelings. This shows that you're not just passively listening, but are also interested in what she has to say. It's also important to share parts of your own life to create a two-way conversation, but it's important to keep the balance. Taking over the conversation can take away from her experience and could hurt the trust you're trying to build. A Stoic is especially careful about criticisms and judgments. If she trusts you enough to talk about personal or difficult topics, that's a big step forward in your relationship. Respect this trust by not giving her harsh criticisms or unsolicited advice. Instead, praise her for her courage and strength. Tell her how her experiences, especially the hard ones, have made her stronger. This will not only build trust, but it will also make her value and admire you even more. Building trust is a marathon, not a sprint. It takes time, consistency, and honesty, all of which are traits that Stoics try to develop in every part of their lives. Don't let big gestures show her who you really are. Let your everyday actions show her how honest and dependable you are. By following these Stoic rules, you create an atmosphere where real faith can thrive. This doesn't just lead to a better understanding. It also builds a strong bridge to a future based on mutual respect and shared values. Let's take a closer look at Idea 9, igniting your maverick soul, which often makes people excited about relationships. What draws bad boys in? Instead of supporting reckless behavior or disrespect, think of this idea as embracing the role of a maverick, someone who exudes confidence, authenticity, and a dash of playful daring, traits that are highly regarded in Stoic philosophy. In Stoicism, the ultimate goal is to live virtuously and remain true to oneself. Surprisingly, these ideas fit well with the good qualities of the bad boy persona. When you embrace courage and boldness, it's not because you're against morals, but because you want to live a truly fulfilling and authentic life. Picture yourself with someone special, and you choose to fully engage in the moment, radiating confidence and a dash of charismatic boldness. It's not awkward for you to add a little sass to the mix by making jokes and teasing people in conversation. This method stays civil and doesn't cross the line into rudeness. Stoic philosophers like Epicus and Marcus Aurelius, who were lively and hard to predict, stressed how important it is to take responsibility for our actions and attitudes, while always treating others with respect and sincerity. From a Stoic point of view, a real maverick is happy with who they are and doesn't try to fit in with everyone else. Instead, they embrace what makes them unique. You'll be more appealing if you're not just another face in the crowd, but as someone who stands out as genuine and sure of themselves. Also, being a maverick means breaking the mold in a good way. It's not about being different just for the sake of it. It's about questioning norms and making your own decisions about what's truly valuable and worth pursuing. Some people follow the latest trends, but you might stick to what you believe in and enjoy, whether that's your hobbies, your style, or the topics you choose to talk about. People are drawn to your honesty and fearlessness in life. People are naturally drawn to people who are honest about who they are and what they want out of life, as well as those who treat others with respect and keen curiosity. It's about making an interaction that's not just about engaging with someone, but also about inviting them to explore the depth of your personality and values. So when you think about embracing your inner bad boy, think of it as an invitation to embrace your inner maverick. Live bravely and honestly, enjoy life's adventures, and interact with others in ways that are respectful and delightfully unpredictable. By doing these things, you not only improve your own allure, but you also improve your interactions in ways that are deeply rooted in the wise teachings of Stoicism. Number 10. Fake game. Here's a subtle but powerful way to connect with others that can feel almost magical when done right. Mirroring. This method is more than just copying someone else's actions. It's about showing empathy and understanding in ways that really hit home from a Stoic point of view. Viewpoint mirroring means paying close attention to and matching another person's feelings and actions to make the exchange smooth and pleasant. It's a way of showing the other person that you understand how they feel. I see you, I hear you, and I understand you. Mirroring looks at the little things. For example, if she's excited about a new movie or a book she's reading, share your excitement. This doesn't mean acting interested. Instead, ask questions or show real interest. This shows that you value her interests and want to be a part of them. Mirroring can also be used with speech patterns and body language. If she talks faster when she's excited, it might be normal for you to speed up a bit to match her. If she leans forward while telling a story, leaning in can make you feel closer and more interested. These small changes can unconsciously tell her that you're both on the same page, which can make you feel much closer to her. However, it's important to practice reflecting in a way that is both subtle and real. Stoicism stresses how important it is to have real relationships. With good goals and a lot of wisdom, simply repeating what she says or doing without understanding the feelings or situation can come across as fake or even unsettling. Instead, think about how to use what you've learned to improve your relationship naturally. For example, if she talks about how much she loves certain foods or hobbies, you could talk about your own experiences or interests in those areas, not to put her down, but to find common ground. This will keep the conversation lively and emphasize mutual respect and understanding as you go about your daily lives. Think about how mirroring can help you improve your connections. Think about things with a somber eye. Are you being true to who you are as a sensible and social being? Are you making real connections based on respect and understanding? Thinking about these things will not only make your relationships better, but they will also help you become a better Stoic. Build up your trust. Stoicism teaches us to value ourselves, but also to keep our egos in check by being humble and aware of other people. This balance separates us from narcissists by making us more sure of ourselves without making us cocky. Being confidently self-aware means knowing your worth and skills without putting other people down. It means building an inner confidence that whispers, "I know my worth," and letting that confidence guide your actions and interactions. When you know your own worth, you naturally attract others who share it. People are drawn to this kind of confidence because it's based on self-awareness and mastery, not just promoting oneself. Imagine someone who knows their skills and shares them without bragging. This person doesn't need other people's approval all the time because they know what they can and can't do. They might lead a conversation or project with calm confidence, making decisions based on facts rather than ego. This grounded confidence is at the heart of Stoic self-assurance. It draws people in because it's based on real skills and values. But be careful, because there's a thin line between healthy self-esteem and annoying arrogance. Stoic wisdom tells us to find this balance through self-reflection and humility. When you do this, you make sure that your confidence comes with a respect for others, which makes you more approachable and relatable. This balanced confidence can make you more attractive. It tells her that being with you isn't just about bragging about your accomplishments, but about growing together. This kind of confidence, tempered by Stoic wisdom, invites her into a deeper, more enriching experience. It's not just about showing off your skills, it's about growing together. When you put this into practice, let your choices and actions show that you respect yourself without dimming the light of anyone else. Show that even though you have your own goals and ideals, you're willing to share your life's journey. This approach does more than capture interest. It builds a real connection, inviting her to form a partnership based on mutual respect and admiration. As we keep weaving Stoic principles into our daily lives, strive to maintain a balance between confidence and humility. This balance doesn't just enhance your interactions, it also helps you cultivate relationships that are rooted in genuine respect and shared values. As we conclude our session today, we hope our dive into the Stoic method of forging meaningful connections has not only enlightened but also inspired you. Imagine being not just a fleeting thought, but a lasting, significant presence in her thoughts. This may seem daunting, but with the techniques and insights we've discussed today, you're well equipped to turn this into reality. Remember, achieving this goal involves smart, subtle strategies using your newfound knowledge to cultivate deeper and more impactful relationships. If you've stayed with us until the end and feel that you've gained valuable insights, please share your thoughts by commenting below. With "Yes," this easy step helps us figure out what you think about our content and how we can better tailor our conversations to your needs. We really value your feedback and would love to hear about any successes you've had by following these guidelines. If you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and click the bell icon to get notifications. That way, you won't miss any of our upcoming videos, which are full of more tips, strategies, and discussions meant to help you deal with the challenges of relationships and personal growth. Don't forget to watch the recommended video that should appear on your screen soon to build on what you've learned today and gain a deeper understanding of effect. Dynamics of active interpersonal. Thank you again for joining us. We can't wait to keep going on this trip with you, learning about relationships, personal growth, and the timeless lessons of Stoicism. Until our next video, keep trying to make real relationships. Change the way you connect with the people around you by adopting the philosophy of thoughtfulness and understanding. See you next time.